Nobody wants to be that guy in class. John Shrek McPhee talks about what not to do in class.
I'm John Shrek McPhee, the Sheriff of Baghdad. Next thing we're going to talk about is what not to do if you come to your first class. All the time, people come to classes, it's their first time on the range, they're nervous, they really don't know what to do, right? And what happens is they'll end up making a mistake. This mistake is considered unsafe by some 400-pound moron on the range. He'll ass rape them, he'll yell at them, they'll leave the range, they'll never come back, and they'll never shoot again because that guy yelled at them, instead of just showing them what to do because they're new, they're nervous, whatever, right? So you don't want to end up getting ass raped your first day on the range. Trust me on this, right? And I'm going to show you a couple things of what to do when you come to the range, right? So the first thing is you got to know the safety rules before you come to the range, right? Safety rules, right? Treat weapons as if they're always loaded, right? And what this really means is, you know, always treat the weapon as if it's loaded. Don't point it at anybody. Don't do anything crazy other than keep it in the holster or it points down at your firing line, and that is it, right? The next safety rule is don't let your muzzle cover anything you're not willing to kill or destroy, right? And this is pretty simple. If an accident happened and the gun went off, if it's pointed somewhere that's considered a safe direction, nobody's going to get hurt. This is what this means, right? So you kind of got to know, you know, what this means ahead of time, but knowing the safety rules helps, right? The third one, know your target, what's in line with your target, what's behind your target, right? Simple, standard safety rule. You know, you just need to know, hey, no one's downrange, no one's hiding behind my target, right? And this lends itself towards, again, safety, so no one gets hurt in case something bad happens. The fourth one is keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, right? And this is pretty simple. And the truth is, keep your finger off the trigger. This is legit, right? So keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready to shoot. And again, this lends itself towards if your finger did get on the trigger and it's pointing in a safe direction, nothing bad will happen, right? I always like to add a fifth one, and the fifth one is keep the weapon on safe until you're ready to shoot. And what this means is if the gun has a safety, keep it on safe until you're ready to shoot, right? So those are the safety rules. Make sure you know them before you come out. Next thing we're going to talk about is a couple situations that always happen on the range. Is as I'm teaching a class or guys teaching a class, a new guy I say something and he was like, oh, does my gun do that? What's going on? And he pulls out his gun and it's pointing at everybody's head, but he doesn't mean bad by it. He just doesn't know that he's doing this wrong, right? So holster the gun, right? Keep the gun holstered. If you want to look at your gun or something comes in, move up to the firing line, right? And you can dry fire, you can look at your gun as long as it's pointed downrange, safe direction. No one will have any heartburn with that. The next one, and the biggest one I see all the time, is a guy shoots, he's nervous, he shoots, does whatever. As he comes back, he turns and the gun pointed right at me, right? He's excited, or he'll start to walk away and he'll turn and it'll flag everybody, right? And I'm not going to point my gun at you guys, but he'll turn and he'll flag everybody. The truth is, you shoot, you finish the drill, right? Holster the gun, and then turn around off the firing line. That's all you got to do. That's all you need to know to come to any class. And the truth is, if you just knew these couple things, what would end up happening is you'd never run into a problem on the range. And anytime you'd come to the range, it would be a pleasant experience. You wouldn't have to deal with someone, you know, motherfucking you on the range because you didn't know what to do. I'm John Shrek McPhee, the Sheriff of Baghdad, and that's what to do on the range.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Kinetic Development Group, Glock Perfection, Bravo Company Manufacturing, Bravo Company USA, Innovative Gunfighter Solutions, G-Code Holster, SIG Electro-Optics, Zero Tolerance Knives, Primary Weapon Systems, Silencer Co., Lucid Optics, Velocity Systems, Ultimate Training Munitions, and ammunition provided by Precision Delta.
We would like to dedicate today's show to the men and women of the United States military and law enforcement, the people that stand in the gap and keep our country free. God bless America.